say money doesn't buy happiness, but let's be honest, neither does being broke. Here's a sobering fact. 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and in the UK, nearly 1 in 3 adults have less than £1,000 in savings. Yet billionaires, they play an entirely different game. Today, you're going to learn 5 wise financial decisions that billionaires make. Decisions that most people have never even heard of, let alone practice. These are the moves that separate the ultra-wealthy from the rest of the world. And no, it's not just about trust funds or private jets. This is about mindset, systems, and playing long-term games. By the end of this video, you'll never look at money the same way again. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might just change the trajectory of your financial life forever. Point 1. Billionaires buy time, not things. Ordinary people trade time for money. Billionaires trade money to buy back their time. Jeff Bezos once said, "If I have to make only 3 decisions a day, I make 3 extremely high-leverage decisions. From hiring personal assistants to automating every bill, billionaires eliminate low-value tasks. Why? Because time is the only resource that doesn't scale. Meanwhile, we waste hours comparing prices on Amazon or manually paying bills. Funny thing, isn't it? We'll spend 30 minutes to save $5, but not invest 30 minutes to make $500 over time. Ever spend more time choosing a Netflix show than you did planning your monthly budget? Guilty as charged, right? The takeaway: start delegating, automating, and protecting your time like your bank account depends on it. Because it does. And speaking of protecting assets, what if I told you billionaires don't actually own most of their stuff? Point 2. They control everything, but own nothing. Here's a powerful secret. The richest people rarely own things in their own name. They use trusts, LLCs, holding companies. Why? To shield wealth from taxes, lawsuits, and liabilities. It sounds complex, but it boils down to this. Ownership exposes you. Control protects you. Ordinary people buy cars and homes in their own names. Billionaires, they let the company own it, and they use it legally. It's the difference between playing checkers and playing chess. If you think you're slick by using your cousin's Netflix password, wait until you see how billionaires borrow assets for life and still keep their wealth bulletproof. Now that you know how they protect wealth, let's look at how they grow it through an investment philosophy most people completely ignore. Point 3. Long-term asymmetric bets. Most people chase get-rich-quick schemes. Billionaires, they make asymmetric bets. Small risks, massive upside. Think of how Jeff Bezos invested in Google early on, or how Elon Musk spread risk across SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink. They're not gambling. They're betting on exponential growth while managing downside. Ordinary investors pull out at the first dip. Billionaires buy more. It's like buying Bitcoin in 2012 and forgetting you had it, until your phone rings and suddenly you're a millionaire. What asymmetric bet can you make today? A side hustle, a skill, a startup. But even when they win big, billionaires don't celebrate with flashy cars. In fact, their spending habits might shock you. Point 4. They spend like they're broke. Here's a wild truth. Most billionaires live way below their means. Warren Buffett still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt every day. Why? Because every dollar saved is a dollar that can be invested. Meanwhile, most people finance lifestyles they can't afford to impress people they don't even like. If your car payment is higher than your savings rate, we need to talk. Living frugally isn't about being cheap, it's about being strategic. But there's one final habit that ties all of this together, and it may be the most powerful of all. Point 5. Obsession with learning and mentorship. Billionaires are voracious learners. They read, they hire coaches, they pay for proximity. They know one good idea can make millions, and one bad one can cost even more. Ordinary people stop learning after school. Billionaires, they never stop. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day. Bill Gates takes week-long think weeks. When's the last time you spent an hour learning about money instead of scrolling TikTok? Want to be wealthy? Learn from people who already are. So let's recap. Buy time, not things. Control assets without owning them. Make asymmetric bets. Spend strategically. Learn obsessively. These are the hidden moves that separate those who merely dream of wealth from those who build it. Now here's your next smart move. Check out my other video on channel where I break down 7 income streams of self-made millionaires.